these ideas. So let's have fun. Go. What the hell happened? There we go. Chat, what's going on, guys? Listen, I'm sorry. It's my fault. Nobody's late. It's always me, my friends. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Guys, please let me know if you guys can hear all of us, the music. Oh, you know what? I absolutely forgot to put you guys volume on Discord. You see, it's always something, man. There we go. 100%. 100%. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Let me take time to say hi to all of you guys, okay? And I appreciate you guys for being here. Trust me, this is something that we're gonna get started on doing. I was not prepared, as you guys are aware. It needs maybe a month for me to understand all this system when it comes to OBS in Discord and trying to do interviews together. But give me a couple more interviews and then we're gonna be an expert. Hi everyone. Thank you for being here. Blessings to all of you guys. This is, you know, it's an honor for me to be here with leaders, and also they came from 1903. As you guys are aware, I fought against these guys, and then we're allies, and then finally end up landing to their kingdom, and it's an honor for me to be there. We don't know who we're gonna be facing in this KBK, but I'm telling you, the Duckies are always prepared. These guys don't care who they fight. You know, those guys, they're not afraid. They are Germans. You know what I mean? What do you expect? You know, so we were ready. Germans never afraid, my friends.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
So
Thank you for the nice intro, buddy.
hey, listen, I'm trying. You know, I'm trying my best. You know, and little by little, I'm getting myself used to. You know, so thank you guys for being patient and being with me through almost 9 months now doing streaming, and every day we're learning. You know, and getting ourselves better. And again, I wanted to present my good friends in here, but let me allow them to talk to you. Please let me know if you guys are able to hear them. I want to make sure that everything is running and it's working 100%. Sandy, you want to get started?
Yeah, sure. Should I introduce myself or what should I do?
Yes, introduce yourself. Just, you know, tell you know, the kingdom. People want to, you know, see exactly, you know, of course you're from 1903, but let it come from you, you know.
Okay. So, yeah, some people may know me. I used to stream a bit in the past as well, but yeah, I'm quite lazy on that matter. So there hasn't been streams in a while. Yeah, I'm the king of 1903. As Matt already said, we know each other already for a while. We were like allies. We fought each other, but I think the most important thing is we always had a good time together. And yeah, luckily landed up in our kingdom and gave us the chance to introduce ourselves, as well as, you know, have a good time with you guys. Look at that body. Look, they already make jokes.
Look at the
crazy,
chat.
Huh?
You see? Look at the chat, man. I'm telling you, you can't be no serious with these guys, man. You guys need to understand. You guys get me in trouble all the time. I go and freaking do a live stream, man. To Akiles.
I was trying to, you know, match the haircut before the stream.
Listen, that's what happens, guys. Whoever wants to do an interview with me, it has to look like me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like part of the non-disclosure agreement.
Non-disclosure agreement.
I'm not gonna do that. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I'm Saga. I'm one of the officers in 03, and I was invited here just to chill and hang out. And yeah, hope you all have fun.
All right. First of all, guys, it's an honor to be honest, for you guys jumping onto my live stream and also being able to collaborate with me and show your faces. You know, many people are just, you know, they are not ready to show their faces. Even I was one of them. If you guys remember my first live streamings that I ended up doing, I was used to cover my face because again, it's always of, you know, trying to have your real life, professional life, and not involved in the gaming life, because the rules and people too sensitive and too much craziness. I didn't want that to affect my real life. But you know, then start learning that such a great people we have in this community, that my fear end up losing thanks to all of you guys, and I'm able to show you, you know, like who I am. and now having 1903, the king, and also leaders of 1903 coming into the live stream, believing and knowing that you guys are great people, and believe in myself that I'm gonna end up doing a good job. It is an honor, you know. It's always an honor, and as I mentioned to you guys, stuff like this is something that we don't forget, you know, and we are very grateful.
Hey, Finn.
Hello, Finn.
Finn, how are you? Welcome.
He muted and deafened himself, though. So
Yeah, he's, I think, fixing the technical stuff. Also, if you close your stream on Discord, then it should be fine as well, and the
Yo,
mapping should align again.
look at
And yeah, I think one reason why we don't really care is a lot of us also know each other in, you know, real life, like Saga, Finn, and I, and like a lot of other members. We did some meetups in the past, so we are, you know, not that scared of showing face. Like, we met each other, we had a good time. We've been in Prague 2 years ago, we've been in Turkey last year, and this year we are trying to go to Bulgaria. So yeah, that's, you know, we are not hiding ourselves. That's like the community aspect of 903, which makes it a nice place. Oh, look, Finn is also there
there
with
we
a
go,
face.
man.
Everyone.
You
Hello,
see,
hello.
everybody lose the fear when they are here, guys. Like, thank you,
I
thank you
mean,
for
I
showing.
mean, we hang in boys every night together and
Come on, then.
talk and chill and chat
There are
and
no fears anymore.
show each other stuff. So yeah, this is just normal evening for us.
There we go, guys. You see, like I'm telling you, I landed in the perfect kingdom. I just need to be there close to this guy so we can all hang out and especially go on the bar. Imagine.
You're welcome to Bulgaria.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll definitely do the visit. I know my wife, she loves traveling. I personally, I hate the airplanes, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I hate the airplanes. I get scared. Like, your boy Akiles doesn't get scared getting in zero, but I do get scared to go on the freaking airplane. Can you believe that one? You know, but I'll make the trip, guys, because you guys are awesome. Again, you know, you learn more about people when you are the enemy, you know, because not many are what is it, who they truly think that they are, because when they lose, you know, when they're winning, everybody's happy, you know, everybody happy. People will change when they lose, but when they lose and they keep themselves real and professional and nice, that's when you realize that these people are 100% you know, nice and professional. So that's the reason why it's an honor for me to be with them, because I learned that they are absolutely the type of person that I want to rely on and also be friends with. We you know, we fought against these guys. Of course, they kick our asses, and when 1875 ended up fighting with them with 24-29, then we were allies with these guys. So you know, it's always it was always a respect situation. When 1903, you never see these guys talking toxic and Kingsland, and it's an honor for me to be here with these guys now. They're the first kingdom to end up doing an interview with me, and it means a lot to me, guys. To be honest, it's something that I was not expecting to take, you know, YouTube or doing live stream how I'm doing in this year, but I just committed to myself that I really want to continue to do more for the community, and anyone that want to take advantage and share anything with me. I'll message to you guys. This is a channel that is for all of you guys. We're a community. We're all together, you know. So that's something that I want you guys to understand, that this is not my channel. This is all for you, my friends, and let's have fun. Thank you for keeping it professional and respectful in the chat. Don't forget, guys, get used to it, man. My chat gets crazy. You know, you cannot be serious with these guys. You know,
That's great.
that's what I'm telling you. I got kicked because of you guys. Don't forget, you know. So you still owe me. You know what I mean? Those are the things that we need to be careful. But oh wait, I cannot see. There is someone missing in here.
You can just close the Discord live stream of your screen, and it should align.
Okay, so there we go. Are we good now? Yes, there we go. Finally.
Yeah, now we
you.
should be good.
Appreciate it, Joe. Watch Prime. Thank you so much for being here, guys. Don't forget, we got 1903, King Senate, the leaders of 1903. I have a few questions for these guys, okay? And I'm just, you know, always admire the way that these guys play. The defense is unbelievable. You know, it's something that sorry, it's my team, my YouTube team. Guys, listen, we spent an hour trying to fix the camera from everyone, and then of course, your boy Akiles screwed up everything, so now we end up doing it this way. So I'm sorry, you two team, I apologize, my friend. Please do not fire me. You need to understand me. I just don't know anything about this. So let you guys talk, because I feel like sometimes I take over everything, but holy smokes, and it like look at this guy, man. 16 billion power. I mean 16 billion kill points with 126 million power. Again, the defense that you guys do, the strategies you guys do when it comes to KVKs, it's something that I admire a lot, because not many kingdoms are patient, and you guys are the one of the kingdoms that I realized that holy smokes, these guys, they have their mind straight when they say this is the strategy that we're gonna use. That's the strategy you guys keep for the entire KVK, and that's one of the reasons why you are very successful with KVKs. Even if you lose, but the enemy will fear you, and that's what we want, right? As kingdoms, they want to be successful, not just on winning, but also keep their reputation that if any kingdom is gonna go against them, they're gonna fear them, and 1903 is one of them. So please, send it. Can you just tell us about a little bit about the strategy, and then we're gonna ask you a few questions of the things that I sent you, so people will understand and know more about the kingdom.
I mean, that's, as you mentioned, I think that's one of the parts. Like the difference from our kingdom compared to many other kingdoms is we don't really mind about the result. Like our goal is to create like good KVK matchups, and I think we are doing a pretty good job on that. I mean, we are losing some, we are winning some, but I can say I think every KVK in the last 1.5 years we had a blast. We had like several Imperium KVKs. We had like very tough A opponents. You also asked me in the questions later, like which of the kingdoms, was like creating the most headache for us. So we will talk about that later as well, and also why that was. And yeah, what you mentioned is kind of, a thing we always preach to our people. Even if we lose, we will keep fighting till the end, as we have proven in like this last year. I think we had like 4 KVKs played, 2 won, 2 loss. The loss we've been in together, if you remember, against our 3-on-5, where we had like some flips on the allies, and we were fighting till the last day, and that got honored. We got some, nice stuff. So the opponents are now friends of us. They even, appreciated our like fighting spirit. They even, gave us some rewards for our side. So that's kind of like the biggest compliment your opponents can do to you guys. And it was the same in the last KVK again. Like we ended up defending everything till the last day and went home with rewards. So yeah, that's a bit about our kingdom. I think that's also the biggest motivation for us to keep playing. Like we don't want to have like super easy KVKs where we win and get some autarchs and that's it. Because let's be honest, like those stats, they are nice, but like they are not game changing a lot. Like if you have one more inscription or one less, doesn't really matter. But if you play a game which is boring for a very long period because you don't have good fights, then people don't like that. And I think that's one of the main reasons why people love it here. They know we are trying to always deliver good matchups. They know we do everything we can to make the kingdom run smoothly. And I think they just trust us in our decisions, that we are, making the right decision for everyone, and that's why people are here.
Listen, well say. Like, well say. So, most of you guys, so first thing is I really want to understand, and this is questions that I like to ask people, because I like to be nosy, like how do you start it? Like, how the kingdom was built? Was your idea, or was your friend's idea, and then you just kind of like took over? You love the game, and then you're like, oh, you know what? People believe
Actually,
me.
it's quite funny. Like before 903, like I had one migration in my whole playtime, and that migration was from 1027, where I was king, to 903, where I wasn't king. And we migrated because we didn't want it to be, the leading alliance anymore. It was like headache. You have to organize everything. You have to do everything. It's like not that easy. And yeah, that's how we ended up in 903. It was like a migration project with a couple friends. And that's how we came here. And after some time, what always happens in those like younger projects, people from leadership got tired, they stepped down, they didn't want it to lead anymore. And at any point, yeah, we were kind of pushed into the role of being the leading alliance. And since then, we are here and quite happy. And hey, Demi,
Hey,
looks like we have like half the team already here.
thank you guys. Holy smokes. Listen, it's an honor, man. Like, I was not expecting everyone to go in camera. Like, to be honest, thank you so much, guys, for the trust. And also knowing that, you know, Achilles has always great viewers, the respect, and they only are here looking to have fun. So I appreciate it big time, guys, to be honest, because, you know, again, you never know how people behind the computer or the phones will act towards you, you know what I mean? And those are the feelings that we all have when we're gonna do streaming is, you know, should we, you know, show ourselves and show people who we really are. And for you guys just coming out here, it means a lot to me, because it means that you guys, you know, trust me and also trust my viewers. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for the confidence. Thank you so much for the trust. And, you know, again, yes?
Perhaps you want to move the window a bit bigger, cause like now
Yes.
3 of them are cut.
Guys, I promised you that next streaming and interview streaming is gonna be better. You know, I feel like one day I'm gonna get fired from my own, you know, team. You know, and I apologize, man. I am definitely sorry. Hold on, what the hell? How should I do this now?
I think you can click on the window and press like Alt and the mouse to drag it bigger, and it should. Oh no, it's gone.
There we go. Senate, you know what? Senate, you need to be in my team too, man.
As I said, like I used to stream in the past, but it's been a while. Like it's time consuming. I really don't. Like I can't do that. Our officers, by the way, for those who don't know him.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes.
Super good Garrison player.
Oh, really? Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you for the donations, guys. It means a lot. Don't forget, every donation that is in the channel goes to my charity event that calls Blessing Dreams. So appreciate it, guys, big time. Those are the ones, the things that we do. And we, again, the reason why I'm doing videos of the things that we do is because I want you guys to feel good and of what we're doing with your money, my friends. So appreciate it, guys, big time. Thank you all the chat. Trust me, I wish I can say hi to everyone. We have so many great people in here. You guys already know I love you, you know, but Bot Impossible, what is going on? Look at Bot Impossible, man. Bot Johansson, man. Yo, Bot, you're the one missing in here, man. Appreciate it, guys. Bot is always in pajamas, guys. That's why he doesn't go on the camera. That guy's always fighting. So let's continue with this, guys. I feel like now the cameras are good. Nobody else is coming, right? I just want to make sure.
No, it looks good. It looks good.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So, Senate, we talk about, you know, the kingdom, how you started, and now let's go ask a few questions, you know, before the viewers start getting, you know, start joking around and then throw me out of the title again. So, okay, how you became a king?
Well, I think it was kind of like no one else wanted it to do it anymore, and you know I ended up doing it then because I was used to do it. We migrated because I didn't want it to do it anymore back then in 1027. Because let's be honest, I think people who have run a kingdom for a while know it's like a lot of responsibility, and yeah, you have to do a lot of things that are, you know, not fun. Like you have to do them in order to run the kingdom, and that's kind of the flip side of the medal. But if there is no one else doing anything, you know, then the kingdom can't run either. And since I wanted to stick with the group that I had around me, because, you know, I feel very comfortable playing with those guys, I was like, okay, you know, if no one else want to do it, then I guess I have to step up again. And since then, we are running the show here.
Okay. So, you know what? The funny thing is, for people like for being a king, I really wish is like the type of scenarios where people think that the bosses don't do anything. You know what I mean? They just go and start telling people what to do. But being a king is absolutely, it's a lot of work, guys. That's one of the reasons why I end up quitting myself. And also, Sandy can tell you, we fought together as an ally, and I was the king in 2762. But I never liked it to be a king, never. You know. But again, people knows that you're a good, you know, and they just want to put you there because they assume that you're going to make the right decisions, but still we're human beings, we make mistakes. But
Yep.
you know, it's just a lot of work. And then for people start demanding you that, hey, listen, I want MGE, but then you're not qualified for MGE. You don't want to say no to them because you don't want to be the bad guy. So that's what I'm telling you. A king can never be a good guy in the eye of everyone, you know, because it's just that's the nature, you know what I mean? Same with any president. President can do a lot of things, you know, but it doesn't want to do all of them, so it's gonna not satisfy other people. So leaders, that's when the leaders comes into play. You know, the leaders are the ones who are gonna end up helping the king with this stress, you know, and that's what I believe that you guys have done a really good job working together for so many years, and now create a good family of 1903 is something that you know, it's hard to do because migrants, what are the migrants are gonna end up doing? Are they gonna come here, help us? They're gonna ruin the kingdom. They're gonna, you know, do so many things. And I'm happy that you guys still continue to play together and also hang out together for how many years now?
Like I'm playing the game since I think 2018,
Jeez.
if I'm not mistaken, like September 2018. And in 903 we are like 4.5 years now. So yeah, that's a lot of time.
So who was the first person that you realized that it was German? And then when you realized that they were German, like what do you guys do? Like, holy crap, you're German too. Let's go hang out. Let's watch a football game.
That's Honka, yeah, the typical.
Let's go get drunk. You know?
Absolutely.
No, I think actually it's quite funny because I'm not a very big fan of the German community in Rise of Kingdoms. It's funny enough that we ended up having a bunch of Germans in our kingdom. But I always keep saying, like, there is two types of German. Like, there is the, you know, like 99% of the German Rise of Kingdoms players are like the farmers. And then you have like some very, very dedicated ones, and that's the ones we were looking for. And, you know, they work well. Like, people all over the world love about the Germans, about their like accuracy, their, you know, them being on time. But actually in leadership, that's quite helpful if you have some people who want to run it quite accurate and, you know, like want to do everything kind of right.
Okay. That's
Yeah, that's support for Akiles. Like,
this.
just went to the barber right before the stream.
I just want to say I'm not German.
You're not.
The only one.
All right.
One here. Yeah.
So you see, that's what I'm telling you. I want to get to my point quickly before the chat start getting crazy, you know. And trust me, every live stream, guys, you need to understand. Every live stream we do have a goal, right? And every almost 90% of my live stream, I never make that goal because I always get thrown out of the title. So I'm you know, trying my best to stick with the title so I don't get yelled again by my YouTube team, you know. But chat, please, man, be serious, man, for once, you know. So that's what I tell you, Sanet. Be ready, you know what I mean, guys. Don't forget, you guys wanna do something like this, you need to understand, you know. Be ready, man. Chat is always funny, man, and which is great. That's what we need in this community. And you know, I love doing this because I love the game. What is it, Rise of Kingdoms? The team from Rise of Kingdoms, for the content creators, they are such a great people, to be honest. Very, very grateful with everything that we do, and that's the reason I kind of want to give back to them as well. You know, I'm here to give back to everyone that I can, and also play, and having all of you guys it's absolutely a gift for me. And you send it, like, to be honest, the way you express yourself and you talk, it's like, you know, it seems like you used to love doing streaming, you know, and you say that it's.
I enjoy it. The problem is it's work, you know. Like I have my regular work. I have like family. I have like yeah, my job, my king stuff. So it's time consuming. I just don't find the time to do everything. I really enjoyed it, but it's very time consuming. I can't say different. Like, you know, you have to, people see like the stream and they think that's everything, but like there's the preparation for the stream, there is like the, you have your ideas, you maybe want to set up something, you want to set up scenes, you want to fix the camera, for example, you will want to host guests, you need to do some testing. Is the sound good? Can everyone understand everything? Like, that's all the stuff that happens left and right that people don't see, and it's like the same for leadership. And yeah, I mean, that's, you just have limited time, and I don't find the time to do it.
Yes, exactly. It's a lot to work, to be honest, guys. And I didn't know how much work it was before I started doing streaming. I thought it was always easy, but then now I regret it, to be honest, because I'm like, holy crap, it's a lot of preparation and a lot of work. But now let's jump. You know, let's go back to that. You know, like when you find out that you actually have friends that plays the game and also live in German, did that change the way of you seeing the game? You know, because
I would say no. Like, I started the game initially with my best friend. Funny enough, I think I baited him into the game with something like, I found a free-to-play mobile game where we don't have to spend, which works without spending, and it ended up being the most expensive game we've ever played. But yeah, I joined the game with a friend. The friend, meanwhile, quit it like a couple years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago. But I'm still here. Like, I found some more friends. Like, I still have good contact with him. Like, we're still best friends. And I met a lot of, like, you know, very cool people on my journey in Rise of Kingdoms. And yeah, like, I don't regret it. I'm happy I made that decision back then.
that's good. You know what? Who's happy? Is Lilith. You know, that's the only one. It's
Like
more
that.
happy than all of us. You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling you. Like, Lilith, listen, can you give us a bonus? Can you give us like Kingdom? You know, 1003 is gonna get discount for like 25%. Yeah, at least, you know, those are the type of things that we need to look for, Lilith. You know, so guys.
Yeah, we need to talk to Goose after that stream, I guess.
We need to put pressure on you, Goose and Donut. You guys have the power and the skills to do this, you know. So please, you know, help us out. And also, you know, going back, because to be honest, this is my first time being as a content creator, like in Rise of Kingdoms, and the way that they handle things, especially the rewards and all that, is absolutely an extra gift, you know, to recognize that you know, you are doing a good job, and the appreciation that the Rise of Kingdoms community, what is it, how do you call it, the staff has towards you and the game has towards you. But I really wish that there will be more rewards, because just for like one kingdom to win, I feel like there is, wow, almost 4,000 kingdoms. How many kingdoms do we have? Like 3,000 something kingdoms, and then for only one kingdom to be able to win, I feel like, you know, come on, Lilith, those rewards doesn't cost you anything. Maybe you will spend $300 on those rewards. So can you just give another 10 to 20 more kingdoms rewards? Because that would be fair, I believe. You know, so those are the things that we're gonna go over, you know, with time. But now, Senate and also the leaders, have you guys experienced civil war? Who doesn't? You know what I mean? Have you guys experienced any?
Not in 903. I participated in civil wars in my old kingdom, but in 903 we had no civil wars.
Okay. There. Oh,
I've been playing the game for 3 years or something, and I've never had civil war in any kingdoms I've been in. So it's like a mystery concept to me.
oh, that's good.
It's quite fun.
That's
well-
really surprising.
Oh, you know what? Your thing, I forgot to put it higher. There you go. Now you get. So those are the things that, you know, most of the people get afraid. You know, civil war. Because the funny thing is, even if you're on the Alliance territory, you still will get 0. You know, so you need to keep those 24 hours shields ready. And again, back then I didn't spend any money, but I was lucky that I always have my phone with me, and they tried to serve me a lot of freaking times. Like, if I can find those clips, I will share it with all of you guys. But that was intense. That was a civil war that lasted more than a freaking KBK, almost a month. And the funny thing is, we ended up going to a KBK with no troops because we all killed each other. You know, so those are the things that I always tell the young kingdoms, please do not kill yourself before you go to KBK. You know, develop the kingdom and just chill out. You know, everybody wants to be king. Not knowing all the responsibilities of being a king is difficult. You know, so now the other question is, well, you already told me how many years you have been playing the game, which is a lot. You know, to be honest, it's crazy. So now, you know, a question that I usually like to ask, because you can be a king, but you know, you don't kind of believe in your team. You know, you don't believe in your kingdom. And how about you, Senate? Tell me the reasons why you believe in your team and you believe in your kingdom.
I think the main reason why I believe, or we believe in ourselves, is because I think the targets that we have are different from the targets that most kingdoms have. And you know, like my goal is not to get like the biggest whales here, or like to have the toughest fighters here. I think our goal is to create like a good community of people that, you know, work together, like that want to have fun together. We also play like some other games and stuff on Discord. We do some real life meetups. I can just keep repeating that because that's, I think, a pretty unique thing for a kingdom. And for us, like the game is one part of why we stick together. That's the, you know, where we come together. And then all the stuff that we do outside of that is, you know, why we stay together, like why we don't go separate ways, why people like it here, why they don't want to move. And yeah, I think that's why I believe in our kingdom and in the people we have around. Because like I'm pretty confident, you could ask any of the members. Perhaps everyone will just tell you they will like it here, and it's not, you know, just about the activity. It's like they usually feel welcome. If you want to find new people, you will find friends here. So, you know, if you're looking for that, then we are like a great spot.
That's good. You know, because many players, the only thing they care is just winning. You know, winning, which you will find that kingdom that's gonna only winning, but they don't really gonna find you know, like the love and the appreciation that they have, you know, with kingdoms like this one. You know, when the kingdoms is focused on creating a family more than winning, I believe that it's always a better kingdom overall. Because as I mentioned to you guys, you know, I've been losing a lot of KVKs, and I still, you know, end up staying in those kingdoms because the way that things were handled, I feel very comfortable how they appreciate everyone as a player. But then, you know, things change, and that's the reason why it's very important to choose your king. You know, because believe me, the king will make the it's gonna make the a key on your kingdom to decide, you know, what route the kingdom will do. And if the king believes in everyone, even if they lose, and he's still positive, everybody will follow. You know, and it's very important for you as a king or as a leader to show you know, the rest of the players that you guys are not afraid. You guys have been fighting so many Imperial kingdoms, so many KBKs with Imperial kingdoms, and this is something that, to be honest, that's what I usually feel very. I'm not saying if I feel attractive about your kingdom is that you guys don't care if you guys go against Imperial kingdoms. Many of the CA kingdoms, those high CA kingdoms, they dodge Imperial kingdoms because they want to continue to have that star, you know, because they know that they're gonna have a 80% chances to get that star. But you guys just want a real good KVK, and that's something that I admire about you guys.
Yeah, I mean, that's what basically you said it. Like, that's also what we aim for. Obviously, it's probably perhaps not enjoyable if we find like the super high Imperiums right now, simply because we are not there yet. So, for example, if we would fight 60, that wouldn't be that much fun, I guess.
No, don't do
But
that.
I can, you know, like I can tell you, like, I think we can at least compete with most of the big kingdoms, regardless of if it's a high A, like any mid Imperium. And even if we can't, we will try, you know, like we will try our best. We will have a good time. We will be pain in the ass every day. And, you know, I think that's what matters.
So when it comes to be a pain in the ass, you are 100% right. Like, I fought against you, and crap, we couldn't build, we couldn't burn the freaking fortress. You know, I think we end up losing most. You know, 1875 end up losing close to 10 million power to even 25 million power when we fought against you guys in Zone 5, was it? 6.
Yes, it was zone 5.
Yeah, zone 5, and I'm like, what is going on with these ducks, man? They're so stubborn. Usually, ducks, they run away when they hear noise, but these freaking guys, they
We are
don't
not
they
like
don't
that.
run away. They decide to stay. They were protecting the pond. So
Yes, that's a very well description of what happened in that KVK. It was a good one, though. I really liked that KVK. I think that was probably one of the best I've played.
and it was a unique one, and that's when I realized, like, you guys know what you guys doing. Having great players. I think I'm Amira. She
Yeah.
now it's in 1960. So having such a great players like that one, and it's still talks good about you guys, that means that your kingdom is very solid and it's gonna stay forever. And that's what we want. We want kingdoms like 1903 and any other kingdom that wants to be an Imperial kingdom or high CA kingdom to learn how to compete against the big guys. Don't forget, big guys has been there for a long time. Those guys are not gonna go anywhere. Young kingdoms, you guys need to be patient. That's what you guys need to do. Same, 1903. Those guys are patient. They didn't. How many times do you end up fighting on the open field? I don't even remember fighting you guys in the open field. Because you guys have a strategy of draining the enemy, wait for Kingsland for the allies, and then destroy. And Kingsland, you guys went all out. I see many ducks flying everywhere. You know what I mean? So.
I think that's actually what happened in the KVK. Like, we know we can't beat 1875 on the field at the beginning. I mean, like, we had, like, I think it was two campmates. It was the Asian one. I think it was 2064, and it was 2375. And we know, okay, they also said, like, they are not super experienced on the field, but they were willing to contribute. So we were like, okay, let's make it easy. Like, we know we probably can't beat them on the field. We will try it once. We will see how it works. And it wasn't like we got completely destroyed, but over the time, I'm pretty sure people would have run low on resources, on speeds, simply because the spending wasn't the same in every alliance. And we were just going to, okay, then we kill their troops. Like, let's see how much we can, drain before Kingsland. And that worked quite perfect, because we know that Abu Hind is also, like, a very, very pushy person. Like, I think he wanted to dominate us in the zone, and perhaps it pissed him off that it didn't work out as he wished it to, work out. And he kept going, and that was, like, working in our favor, because we were, like, doing scans every day. We saw, okay, the power is going down, and we were using, like, a shitload of farms. Like, I alone, I think I lost almost 25 million dead troops on farms. And, a lot of us did, like, a lot of farm deaths. And that came in quite handy, because when Kingsland came, we had a chance to compete. We had our other allies, 24-29, back then in the boat. And yeah, our job was just, to tank everything, to keep the field, to equal up, to not get pushed. And that's what we did. And they were, like, eating 1875, because you guys were, like, very low on troops back then.
It's
like, you couldn't bring your 7 marches anymore. You had the tech, but not the marches, not the troops.
You see, perfect example what I keep telling you guys for so many times. Like, learn and study your enemies. You can be afraid of your enemy, which is nothing wrong. But if you are smart and you learn the enemy, what the strategies he used, the way he plays, like Senate just described it right there. Like, I'm not need to say anything. 1875, we are furious, like we are aggressive kingdom. We hate waiting, and that's the advantage that you guys end up taking against in that KBK. 1875. Please don't hate me, man. Like, don't kick me out of the freaking kingdom, So those are the advantage that you guys took, because you guys learned how 1875 fights. And understands that this exactly Abu Hind and all the leaders from 1875, they love aggressive fighting, and that's something, a good strategy you guys end up using, because my equipment is gonna get better, my friend. Sorry, my friend, my equipment's gonna get better. What do you think I'm gonna stay like this? No, man, the dog is I want the dogs to be proud of me, so I'm cooking. Wait, guys, we're gonna get cooking, but that's the strategy you guys end up using is, you know how 1875 end up fighting, and you use it to perfect. Holy Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. TSR. Blessings, my friend. So going back to that KBK, and that was impressive because Pintos are not really to people get pissed off. You know, like I used to get pissed off of why you don't go out and fight. You know, but it's just a strategist. You know, every kingdom has a role of playing, and we need to respect it. And you guys end up doing pretty good that KBK. Exactly, we end up going to Kingsland, but Kingsland we didn't survive that long because we were already drained. So we learn from our mistakes. You know, so 1903, you guys end up doing an amazing KVK as allies. You guys are perfect. So, you know, any Imperial Kingdom allied with you, they're going to end up doing pretty good. So now I'm there. So that's what I'm telling you guys. I feel like every kingdom that I lost, I go with them because I don't want to lose against them anymore, you know? So that's what happens with, 1960. I end up losing those guys 4 times, man. And geez, man, like, come on, finally, I'm there just like illegal, but I'm there. I didn't wait for migration, and I'm there, man. That's the VIP style from Akiles, man. So now I have another one. Okay. So now this is pretty good. I believe that everybody knows. But what is the reason why you continue to be a king, and would you continue to play the game?
I think my team wouldn't let me step down at first. Like I think they wouldn't be happy if I say I'm quitting being. I see already the reactions. They're like, not allowed. I think also my members wouldn't like it much, and I think that's also my motivation. I think the main reason is I'm kind of used to doing all those things like for years now, so I'm not getting overly stressed by them anymore. It doesn't matter if we are in KVK, if we have to organize something like. I'm kind of having like my own flow on when to do things, on how to do them, on doing them on time. And for me, the stress level is not the same anymore than it used to be when I started being a king. And that's and the motivation on like why I keep doing this is just to keep the community around. I think my team would be perfectly fine to handle the kingdom without me if I would be gone, but I don't think they would like that. Like
that's the hard part is sometimes you wish people are not good to you, so then you just quit, but when people are good to you is make it difficult. So guys, please be bad to this guy so he can finally enjoy his life, what I mean? No. So
he's not allowed to enjoy his life. He's supposed to
you hear it here, guys. It's like it's called king, but it's basically a prisoner.
Yes, exactly. That's what I was gonna say. You are, how do you call it? You're a prisoner right now of in 1903, man. But this is what I'm telling you. Leaders make your life easier, and that's the reason why you join being a king. Because they think the same way as you do. And guys, thank you so much, my friend. But there is donations that are happening, but there is no animation. Appreciate it, my friend. I didn't. You see. Thank you so much, my friend. Blessings to you, my friend. Thank you for the donation. I didn't. It doesn't pop up on my screen. Only. I need to check with my YouTube team to see what's going on. Appreciate it, my friend. Blessings to you guys. Thank you so much. It didn't appear on my screen, so that's why I didn't know. If I don't check the Discord or the chat, I apologize. Okay, my friends. So going back, the leaders they're the ones who help and make your lives easier, which is better, and it's absolutely good because trust me, Senate, we want to continue to see 1903 for a long time. Especially, have you seen the new kingdoms that are coming, guys? Those guys are coming like they own Rise of Kingdoms,
Yeah.
You guys need to chill, man. You need to respect your elders, this is not how it is, new kids now coming and start respecting people. No, you need to have your manners, wait and respect your elders, man. So chill, man. What do you say about these young kingdoms that are coming?
I always keep saying, if there is like young kingdoms, they need to see what's happening after their first loss, after their first, tough KVK. Like there is a lot of like very, very strong 3K kingdoms out there, but most of them are imploding as fast as they pop up. So like they have an easy KVK 1, 2, 3, 4, because there you fight like the same kingdoms on your size, and not like the OGs that are playing the game since forever. And once you fight your first like SOC against like the, let's call them the big guys, the old guys, whatever, you know, that's your test. And if you do good, then you perhaps have a good chance to be, yeah, a kingdom that's longer alive. But yeah, out of my own experience, I'm not a big fan of those like super young, super hyped kingdoms. No front. They surely have great people. We have some friends and great contacts in many like 3K kingdoms, but
They have
it's, you know, it's my opinion. Like I'm not a big friend of those restart projects. I always keep saying, you know, if you are that good, then you can do the project in your current kingdom and you don't have to move to like an easier environment. And if you're not, then maybe just don't do it. Like, you know, you don't have to be the best, and you won't become the best if you're not at there yet. Like you know what I mean?
I always say you have to lose 2 times in order for you to understand that if really people are there for you and love you, you know? Because
Yes.
if you don't lose, you never are gonna understand like is there because they absolutely love the kingdom and also they love myself. So losing is absolutely good for the kingdom, my friend. Time to play lotto. Guys, listen, I'm lucky. I sorry my friends, like I'm clicking in here and then the first pop I absolutely get lucky, man. Guys, thank you so much. Yo, Lilith, listen, I know you're watching me and you're doing this because you want to look good. Look, there you go. Thank you, Lilith. So always, you know, young generations, young kingdoms, don't forget the respect your OGs, all right? Because we know the game more than anything. And guys, don't we have absolutely an interview coming up tomorrow with a young kingdom, and I want to learn about these guys, and that's the reason why we're here and having this conversation about young kingdoms. You know, because they're hungry, they want to show, they want to prove themselves. I am in 3308. 3308 is one of those kingdoms that are young, they're proving themselves, they already have 2 losses, and now we're gonna see what is gonna happen in this KBK. But you know, asking questions about young generations, it's absolutely good for new kingdoms to arrive, because then the older kingdoms, they need to put pressure on themselves to get better and better, because if not, these young kingdoms are gonna end up coming here and take over. So thanks for answering that question. And now let's go. So now this is one of the questions that I like to ask, because I like to remember, you know, the badass KBK that I ever have, the kingdom that I really hate, because they beat us so bad. And this is the question that I want to ask you guys. Which was your KBK that if you feel like it was the most difficult one, and the kingdom that you, I'm not gonna say fear, but the kingdom that you respect the most and you most likely don't want to face them again?
I mean, maybe all of us can like, have different opinions on that, but I think our toughest opponent is actually a kingdom that wasn't an imperium. For me, it's 1718. Like very very tough kingdom. Asian guys, they are
Really?
super disciplined. Everyone who fought them knows what I mean. They are you know, like they will camp weeks with you at one spot, and they won't give you one single flag for free.
Really?
We faced them once, and like mad respect for those guys. Pretty cool people.
Are they still active?
Yeah, they are. They are.
What
And they're still good. They're still really
what?
really good.
17,
That's really
18.
good.
17?
17, 18.
Yeah, they are going
I
into
still-
Storms of Stratagems
Oh,
now.
17, 18.
Yes.
Oh yeah, those guys are our beasts, man. Yes, I know them. You know what? Sometimes I'm curious how the heck these guys are sleeping and out of the sun, and those freaking fillers are still popping out of the cities, man. Like you guys need to, you need to tell me the trick. But yeah, I know exactly. You know, that kingdom is nasty. You know, you think that on their
Yes.
downtime they're gonna be able to push them, but you
Nope.
have to be careful. You know, because
They defend every flag. Like they have a handful of people, they have tons of farms, and they keep defending every flag. Like you have to fight for every inch of the map. And I think that's great. You know, that's how you should do it. Like if you have a few people with a lot of farms, make use of that. It's like pain in the ass to fight like this, because you know there is downtime, and even though you know you will take down the flag, it will take you like 1.5 hour, 2 hours, because they keep filling and filling and filling, and it's just frustrating at any point. But they are great fighters. That's my personal best enemies. What about the rest? Like the team is here. What's your experience?
For me, it was 1718 too, not with 1903, but actually before when I was in 1862. Just as you said it before, the farm filling of 1718 was crazy. Back then, I was playing two main accounts. I think I lost on my now current main over 50 mil power, and on the other one 30 mil power and around 40 million power on farms. And we still couldn't train them in their farms. And that was going
Oh,
for basically all the kingdom and all our campmates. We were just filling us well, and we couldn't take them down. Like you could take a flag, but then they were just refilling the next one until you reached downtime. Then he recovered all, and it was just a drain fest, and they got the better of it.
So you know what?
it's,
Sorry.
sorry.
Yeah. So
I was just gonna. I would also have said 1718, and it's not from those KVKs from here or from Demis KVK. It's from a completely different kingdom. So there's perhaps something about that 1718 is really scary, because they also rolled us over 1 KVK, like completely rolled over.
Yep.
I have great respect for them.
So the funny thing is, you talk about how well they defend the flags. How do you feel about that? Because you guys are the one who have that same strategy, and you don't.
We learned.
Yeah. So
We faced them before. Like we copied that. Like we had that problem 1 KVK before we fought you guys, and we were like, those guys are doing something right. So we were like, everyone start using your farms, train troops, train troops. We want everyone to have farms, and yeah, you were the first guys to figure it out. Basically, you won the lottery. 1 KVK before we wouldn't be able to do that, but we stepped up our farm game big time after that KVK.
Okay, so you see, that's what I'm telling you. Sometimes it's absolutely good to face other kingdoms because you will learn from them, and instead of hating guys, learn from them. This is what 1903 end up doing, and you see, they end up doing it the right way and the smart way. Because to be honest, you guys, when you guys go to KVKs, you guys don't train themselves. Key number one is, this is something that I have seen, through the years of this game. Back then, nobody knew anything about fillers, like how do you use your farms, just only about gathering. When we started playing this game like 4 or 5 years ago, things were different. Your main account was the one who's gonna end up suffering. I remember I ended up going to a KVK where I didn't even have any more troops, because we end up fighting everything to death on Sun 7, I mean Sun 5. And then when we get to Kingsland, I end up training 20 million power because I didn't have any more troops left. So those are the type of KVKs that we didn't have, because many were learning about the game. People are smart. People now they are creating this new system, and thanks to these kingdoms, other kingdoms are learning. And bringing this to their kingdom is being absolutely successful, because I feel playing this way is absolutely very healthy for the kingdom, because you're not gonna start killing your players' numbers and power in every KVK. Most likely, the most you will lose in a KVK playing smart is gonna be 5 million troops, or even lower than that. How many troops do you guys kill for every KVK that you play when you play this smart?
A lot.
A lot, like 7. I mean, no, but I'm saying in your main accounts.
Oh, not a lot. I think most of us are around 1 to 2 million deaths on our mains.
Smart.
We don't have those crazy big whale accounts who can just bleed troops, and buy new troops. So we don't have those. We are quite chill team of free to play, some few spenders. So we do most of our deaths with farms.
You see, that's what I'm saying. Smart. And you guys doing this because you're helping the players in the kingdom too. You're not asking these guys like, listen, go drop 10 million power. I mean 10 million troops, because we need to win this KVK. You guys doing it the smart way, which is amazing. And that's something that we hope. Well, we don't want other kingdoms to do it, guys. Don't do it. Other kingdoms don't do it. You know, you guys go fight crazy. Please drain yourself in some five and some
No, don't listen to us.
yeah, don't listen to us.
We
We
know
don't
nothing.
we don't know anything what we're doing. Because then the KBK will be boring, you know what I mean? Like especially right now in 3308 KBK, it's gonna be crazy. I have another question, and so guys, thank you so much because this actually is making me, you know, it's helping me to for the future, you know what I mean? So thank you so much. Um, who was your best ally in any KBK that you feel
That's a
like?
tough question. I think we can't mention just one kingdom. We have like a lot of really good friends, and if I just call one name and they see that clip, they will be like others will be unhappy. So I don't want to answer that question.
Tell that
But
to me. You know when
we made some really good friends in a lot of KVKs, and I can't say which one was the best. I just know we have a lot of very 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 good friends that we would like to play again with, and yeah, we love all of them. I think it wouldn't be fair to just pick one of them, so that's something we won't do,
you know
or that I won't do.
I seem to remember we had an ally one KVK called Akiles or something. He was
Yeah, he
quite
was
nice.
also great.
Yeah.
listen, I try. We got that KVK. We got screw. You know,
Yeah.
and we still
We had
pushing.
fun. We had so
Yeah.
much fun.
Yep.
So the way that you guys, and this is one of the one of the other reasons why I feel like you guys are perfect in them, because the way that you handle the what do you call it when we got betrayed,
Yes.
you the way that you guys handle it, even all of us, because I acted the same way that you guys acted, because you guys acted with so much, for but being so professional, and it helped me to mature myself as well, and take that betray as fun. We continue to fight. We fought so much, and you guys did the perfect KVK, that KVK, and you guys fighting motivate my team to follow me and to continue to fight. So I feel like allies are the crucial way to win a KVK. If the ally doesn't give up, it will motivate you to continue to fight harder, because you're gonna see your ally literally dying by themselves. You want to go help them fight. So I that was an awesome KBK. Even we end up losing, but we didn't lose, experience. We didn't lose friendship, because it brought us together even more. And same with the enemy. What was the kingdom from Lilith kingdom? What?
That was, let me think. It was. Oh.
She's Imperium.
Yeah, not 18, 18,
1262.
Yes.
Yeah, 1262. Yeah, Kingdom 1262, guys. I appreciate you guys for giving us the opportunity to receive some rewards. Trust me, you didn't have to, but you guys did it, and that shows a lot from you. And trust me, Senate, I was impressed. When they reach out to us and tell us, "Hey, listen, you guys can chill here. We're gonna share some rewards." I was speechless, to be honest. And this is what continued to motivate me to love more about this game. That there are actually people here that they are good. There are good people in here, and it makes us love the game even more. So allies, I don't blame you. I don't want to say anything. Same with me. But the chat asking me, "Hey, listen, what do you think about 2377 1960 is gonna win?" Like, dude, I'm in 1960 now. I'm in 2377. I cannot say anything. You want me to get zero on both accounts? Like, no, man. I keep it quiet, man. I'm a smart guy. I'm bold, but I'm smart. You know what I mean? So keep it quiet. Same to you, Senate. You respect your allies. This is a clear answer, to be honest. And you are a smart man. You're like me. You see, guys, both guys are smart. Give us
The
credit
haircut,
for
I'm telling you.
that. We do. So now, okay. All right. So now, kind of like you already said it, but I didn't ask you that. But what makes 1903 feel proud?
I think it's like the not the results. I think if we know, okay, everyone was going all in, all out together, and we had like a great KVK, then that makes us proud. Like we as you mentioned in the KVK where we were losing, it didn't feel bad, like we went out of that KVK and we were like, damn, that was amazing. Like, let's go for the next one. We had like we had a blast. We had great times, and that's what matters in the end. And I really believe that's what makes us proud. I don't know what the other officers will say. Maybe someone of them also want to say something. I'm talking a lot, I noticed, and but that's what making me proud. When I know everyone gave everything, and in the end, if we lost, we lost. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm also incredibly proud of the team we have and that we continue to build in 903, where we just play together and enjoy the game together and fight together, and we win and we lose together. It's not as much a competition between ourselves, or we have to win all the time, or we have to get the star. I really proud of the attitude that I met here in 903.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest selling points of 1903 for me too. To keep playing the game and staying in the kingdom, that the mentality is just right. So it doesn't matter if we win or get the star, that we are basically just fighting till the end, that we are having fun in voice chat while we are doing it, and everyone is doing his or her best to their capabilities as much as they can. And if that differs from KVK to KVK, because sometimes people are a bit more busy or less, it's just always amazing to see how much dedication they put in and they enjoy it. And I think that's just stuff that's stacking up. And when you're in the voice chat, that keeps everyone grinding and makes the community so great.
So
yeah, I can just follow. What me personally makes me like super happy is when we just sharing like all like the same mindset, especially doing pass opening. Pass 5 opening. Everyone is like, super motivated. Everyone is showing up in voice. Everyone is grinding for like 2 days, showing up, having fun together, and that's like those moments which are making me proud. That we sharing like the same mentality and the same goal. We want to win, and even though if we maybe sometimes struggle or if we lose, or it doesn't really matter, we're just holding, tight together and playing together and have like a good time, and then like that's like the good thing about this kingdoms really is that we have always Sinif up because he's the big motivator about everything. He's coming up and then everyone is also showing up. He's like, like those animators where, when you're going to like a hotel, you have those people. Yes, then you have those people which putting always fire under your ass and saying like, oh guys, okay, watch out, we need to do this now, we need to do this now. This is our strategy now, this is our goal now. And this is like, fantastic about 1903. And the good thing is also it's not only Sinif. We have like also other people which are not right now in our interview here, but they are also like big motivators and never give up. Even though when the sun is not shining in our favor or on our side, we just keep going. And you faced us a couple times, and you know how it feels like.
which is impressive. Again, it's motivation. Even if you're losing, always keep yourself positive. And I always say this: grateful to the players in your kingdom that are supporting. Because don't forget, guys, like we are humans. You know what I mean? People think that we're not humans. We're just here freaking ready to play the game and stay here for like 10 hours. I remember that there used to be a kingdom that they used to be like, hey, listen, you only have fighting for 12 hours. I'm like, dude, like what the hell? I got life, you know what I mean? Got 4 kids. What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? So those are the things that you guys understand. And I feel like when you guys lose KVKs, I believe that the good thing about you guys don't blame anyone. Like what do you guys, how you guys handle when you guys lose?
I think the only thing we do is we try to observe why we lose. Like the losing is part of a competition. Like I would treat KVK as a competition. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Obviously, you try to win, and the takeaway is the important part. Like you need to see what happened. Why did I lose? Was it because I didn't went the extra mile? Or was it because the opponents did something they did significantly better than us? And like if we notice, for example, the 17-18 KVK is like a brilliant example for that. We just got outplayed on farms. Like we got wrecked on farms. They were throwing their troops everywhere, and at any point we just couldn't field anymore. And yeah, our takeaway was we will work on our farm game the next KVK we meet. And you were like, these guys are crazy. Like they are defending the fort nonstop. Why they don't give up? And like that's the important part. And I think it's also quite important that you're transparent about it. I mean, you are like a new member in 903, so you don't know about all the stuff we do between KVKs. But also what we do is we have kind of like, it sounds a bit weird, but like a presentation of like, that was KVK, that happened. That's why we believe why we lost, and that's what we want to do to be better. Like we are not running around and saying, oh yeah, we lost because we had like 5 people not doing their stats. Of course, like if people are not playing anymore, at any point we have to cut the line and say, okay, it's not working out anymore in the kingdom. But we wouldn't blame those people for the loss. That makes no sense. Like, that's not a big difference. And yeah, I think usually you have other takeaways for you if you look into it, and it's not the persons, but anything you can change, adapt, and then you come back stronger. And that's what we do.
Perfect. That, and that people respect that, and I appreciate that, and I believe that's the reason why you guys continue to have a successful kingdom. Again, guys, do not forget, it doesn't really mean about how many stars you have. It's just how many years this kingdom has been together. That's one of the things that you need to understand, guys. A star can be easy to win, but and then losing, it will be difficult for the kingdom to stay together. Another thing that scares me, to be honest, guys, like how many freaking rallies do you guys do every day, man? Like every time I log in, there is like freaking 15 to 25 rallies all the time. I don't really understand how does that happen?
We do 1,300 forts on average every day.
1,000?
And that's something we 1,300 on average. On average.
1,300
that's
forts.
That's yeah, per day.
Jeez.
You don't believe me?
Yeah. Player from 1903, guys. He wants to show everyone that he's happy and proud to be with these great leaders. So don't you feel proud when you see now messages happening in the channel, and also donations happening, which it kind of benefits me, you know what I mean? I'm getting money, thanks to you guys, so I need to bring you more often, so thank you so much for the donations, and also thank you guys for being such a great and loyal players from 1903, and for those who end up leaving 1903, also thank you for respecting and also appreciating, continue to appreciate these great leaders, because don't forget, guys, it's hard to be a leader, you know what I mean? It's like, like you're being a leader and being a king, man, is absolutely being like a dad. You know what I mean? It's just too much things that you need to be careful. When you are in KBK and then one of your teammates always freaking fall asleep, and when you clearly send emails, do not fall asleep in this zone, and freaking guy still goes to sleep, and then that account is in risk to be 0, and then you are worried about this guy getting 0, you know what I mean? So we are your papas, you know what I mean? And you guys need to like appreciate the work that these guys do. When we see an account that's gonna get 0, we do get upset, we get disappointed, and we get sad that this guy is gonna get 0. But sometimes, like great leaders like these ones, they do have strategies to be able to protect at least and save you a little bit, not all of it. So you see, that's what I'm telling you. Players in your kingdom, they are honored to be with you guys, and this is something that continue to talk highly about your kingdom, and trust me, we it's an honor for me finally be with you guys and being able to have a great KBK. But you know what? I'm freaking worried, because the reason why I'm worried is I see that you guys end up going to ties, and 3-3-10 is absolutely end up going to ties. So what the hell is gonna happen if we face each other? You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, come on, man. Like, why is this? No in this KVK. So hopefully we don't face each other. What do you think? What are
Maybe
the chances?
we are allies. We know. Who knows?
Let's see on the opponent, you know, like guys, listen, Duckies and 3-3-10 together, like what's gonna happen, you know, like both kingdoms have the same mentality and same strategies to fight. So I feel like we could be a good allies, you know, but impossible. You still here. What do you think about my good friends Ducky? And also, do you think we have the potential to be your allies since we are a young kingdom, but you guys are the masters and OGs when it comes to KVKs? Do you think that 3-3-10 has potential to be allies with you and how well they will perform?
I think it's hard to say in advance, you know, who want to be allies. I think it comes down always to the map. Like as you know, like we are trying to not, you know, have the strongest ones allying us, cause that's simply not fun.
Yeah.
So we will try to go for something balanced always. And yeah, I don't mind allying young kingdoms. You know, like we had young allies in past. We had young enemies in past. You know, that's part of the game. Like they're a new kingdom, and I think you need to treat all of them with the same respect. You know, that's like how I would like. I'm completely open in that regard.
We'll see what the Destiny will do to us, and we're gonna find out in like 2 days. Holy smokes! Guys, thank you so much for the love. It means a lot. Trust me. Don't forget, I'm still working on that charity event video, so it's gonna come soon, guys. So, Senate, last KBK you guys lost, right? Against
Yes,
2368. 2368, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so 2368, I fought against those guys, you know, myself as well. And geez, you know, they are well prepared, you know, well prepared. What do you think it went wrong in that KBK? If you don't mind.
I think like our main problem in that KVK was simply we couldn't compete with them on the field. Like we never had the punch through at any, you know, time to like overrun them. Like we had points where we were pushing, we had times we were getting pushed, but overall it wasn't looking too good. And I think one main problem is we were shrinking ourselves a bit. Like we had the idea of if we just, you know, recruit like very, very high quality people and less people, then that means like, yeah, we will perhaps get like, you know, matchups that are more favorable, and we can also recover a bit more between the KVKs since we did like no skips for over a year. And I think it was like a combination. Like we reached a breaking point where our accounts were like empty. Like I left KVK with like 30 days of speed ups, and I was one with like, you know, like one of the people with more speed ups left. So there was nothing more left in the tank. Like people were exhausted. The no skip KVKs, the hard no skip KVKs were like, yeah, resulting in us not being able to, you know, restore enough between the seasons. And we got like we put a lot of effort into like migration. We got around 60 people in.
Perfect.
So that's, you know, why we are here. It's a bit more than we actually wanted to do. Like we will perhaps go a bit lower for the next wave. So that's, you know, our next step. But I think that should kind of fix our open field problem a bit. Like it's not like, you know, our open field, it's not weak, but like it wasn't strong enough. Let's say it like this.
Jesus, another one. What is going on? Gosh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Just don't want to see the animation. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it big time. Those animations are on fire, man. I can't blame you guys. There you go. Theo, thank you so much, guys. So, you know, I was impressed when I see the power on the kingdom. Like, look, we're reaching. Are we Imperium or close?
Yeah, we hit it like with the last migration wave. We were like, let's call it a bit unlucky. We thought we will not hit Imperium before KVK. We signed. We got no match found. And we had a migration wave that were supposed to come after this season.
Okay.
But due to the no match found from Lilith, we got them in.
Oh.
So we are like over full. But that's like a temporary thing. It will be perhaps gone very, very soon.
Yeah, because I know you, and I remember that, you like to be in a CA kingdom, like high C. And when I noticed that you guys end up going to Imperial Kingdom, I'm like, wait, is this something
No,
that?
no, that's
Okay.
not the plan. Like we will go back to a few members less, but it was like the additional group coming in, our expansions for pre-KVK popping, and yeah, that put us over the line because apparently anyone lost some weight, I would assume. Like we are not high in power. Apparently the Imperium floor is very low nowadays.
Okay, guys, are you guys hearing banging something? Because I sorry, I still have construction in the house, and I don't know what the hell they're doing now.
No, it's all
Okay,
fine. It's
just
all
just want to
fine.
make sure that you guys are not hearing this noise. But so again, guys, this is 1903. These are the leaders. This is our, the ones who does most of the work and are the hardest job in the kingdom. Anyone in particular, Senate, that you want to say, hi, or any of you guys want to say hi or talk about this person that is not here with us? Um, this is kind of like the time to do it.
From our leadership,
Yes, leadership, or let's
I
say one player that has stick up with you for since the beginning.
I think one person that helps the kingdom a lot that's currently not here is Morant.
Who
I
would?
think he's right now doing Bowler runs, perhaps. But yeah,
He's number one
he
in the
came
KP
Alpha
ranking.
lately. He's
Okay.
a bit more involved with that. Like he's I think one of the persons that like when I'm getting like upset about anything, like he's the one cooling me down. So he's like the extra that you need to be in balance all the time. Like he's a great person. He helps the kingdom a lot. Um, he helps the players a lot. I think most people love him. And like he's not the whale type of player, but as you can see on his scores, like he's a very, very, very good fighter. And yeah, he's a great guy overall. I think I can't add anything beside that. Like he, even though his playtime is less than mine, I think I learned a lot from him.
That's good. And
He's a very, very knowledgeable player. He
okay.
knows everything about the game. Yeah.
That's great. I wanna have a time to say something to someone that you feel like. I mean, you appreciate everyone, but you still
Mhm.
have that person that it kind of helps you with something extra, And this will be a good time for you guys to have the opportunity to say that. That's that. I would just want to take that time in order for you to have that moment, and again, I know you guys are proud about your kingdom, guys. We are in matchmaking. Senate, I think we definitely end up gonna find a match, right? Because we already are in the phase. We have two.
It's not set yet. Like we will find out if you click on the KVK mode. There is a timer, pre-matchmaking
Yeah.
phase, 1 day, 5 hours, and after that we know if we find a match or not.
Jeez. All right, but 224 kingdoms. I feel like we have to be there. You know what I mean?
There should be a match, yeah, but there is also the chance we fight like kingdoms like 93. They will perhaps end up in by-election and maybe
Okay.
can switch modes. So there is a chance we get a tough KVK, like a really tough one.
No, again. You know what I mean? Like
No,
Jesus, guys.
we don't play tough KVKs here. What are you saying?
I just feel like you guys need to have a easy KBK for once. Every KBK that you guys go, I feel like is a bloody KBK. Is it because of being a dog? Is this what the dogs sign up?
Maybe, I don't know. Like we tried to get easier KVKs in between, but we weren't very good on it. Like, yeah. I mean, we also don't want those, no fight KVKs. Let's be honest. Like, if you have 2 months of not fighting off season, that's horrible. Like, you don't play the game for what, like 3-4 months?
Yes.
Like, you always have to go for something balanced, and somehow balanced always ended up in like too balanced the last few KVKs. And it was like not really in our favor. Like the one where we ended up getting betrayed was kind of an easy one. I think if
Yes.
our allies wouldn't have betrayed us, we would have rolled everyone. But 3-on-5 was a bit tough. I think it was like what, 5 against 13 kingdoms.
Uh,
I don't know. I can't remember anymore. It was a lot of small kingdoms who finally had their chance for fighting
But it
KVK,
was
and
great. It was fun.
Yes, it was so much fun. Yes.
I was happy because I was freaking fighting and nonstop. We lose, but I was happy because those are the things that I like to do is fight. And holy smokes. So lastly, okay. Again, I appreciate you guys for being here, and guys, the reason why I wanted to have this interview with these amazing people is because they only know just play the game, like just don't play the game. They absolutely hang out together, and this is something that I feel like what, like what the hell, man? Why there's no one around me that I can hang out with? Is it because like what the hell I gonna do? Like 4 kids, they're like, hell no, I'm gonna go change diapers with Achilles. You know what I mean? So no, guys, listen, I really wish that we have someone to hang out, and talk about the game, not just in Discord, but having the moment to hang out with someone that also loves the game and understands you in real life. I feel like it's a plus. It's another bonus, and you guys have that, having that opportunity. You have to feel very, very fortunate to have that opportunity, because no many people have that. And I feel like kingdoms, when they apply this to their kingdom, it's very, very hard for the kingdom to go away. And same with, what is it, Vietnamese people, they do it a lot. And I feel like it's something that it definitely needs to happen, because you all appreciate the game. You guys also appreciate as players as well, but you guys respect yourselves, as real life friends now. So that's what I tell people: is games is just not to chill or kill the time, but also you are able to find real great people in the game, and then you guys will be able to be friends. So that's one of the reasons why I want to appreciate the game, which is Rise of Kingdoms, to give us the opportunity to play together and also create friendships and have many memories, not just in the game but also in real life, and also to appreciate many of you guys that respect friendship in the game and also in life. So shout out to all of you and all of us, that we have that mentality. And so 1903, guys, this is the king and the leaders from 1903. As I mentioned to you guys, I fought against them. I was allied with them, and was an honor, And soon, let's see what the future is gonna decide with them being Imperial. Let's see what's gonna happen with with this matchmaking, which Sandy already said it. They don't want to be Imperial. They want to stay in a high CA kingdom. So you guys are looking for a good CA kingdom, contact these guys. You guys already know, like, it's an honor for me to be there, to be honest. Again, I'm not here trying to recruit anyone. Just want to let you know, guys, okay? Because I don't want to get in trouble with the rest of the kingdoms. I don't want to get in trouble with the rest of the kingdoms. I'm just saying that I'm being in so many kingdoms, and being in a chill environment, no toxic, no drama, no fighting, no freaking looking for someone that's still MGE, no looking for someone that is attacking farms. I feel like I'm in heaven, you know what I mean? And these are the things that players need to experience, especially new players needs to experience, to have this type of kingdoms and communities. Because if a new player goes to a bad kingdom, then the player is gonna automatically assume that this is how the game is, you know what I mean? But no, my friend, we have great people in here. We got good Germans. Like, listen, I got BMW, man, and now I understand why my BMW doesn't get stuck in the snow. Because Germans are stubborn. You know what I mean? They go hard. They're not afraid. And that's the reason why this kingdom has been successful, because these guys, they go hard. They are not afraid. Whoever they're gonna face, they're always gonna put their heart and their souls against this KVK. So anything else that you guys want to say, my friends?
I definitely would like to make a shout out to the rest of my team, like the officer team that can't be around right now. Wanted to say thank you for all the work that you guys put in, all the time you spent, and also to all the people from our kingdom who are currently watching and having a cool evening with us. We are really looking forward for that KVK that is coming up. Hopefully, we don't get another no match found, because like we get fatter and fatter, as you just noticed. It's, I think, the first time we hit imp in 4 years.
Yeah.
But we won't stay there for long. Like, you can already get ready to burn some troops.
Perfect. Anyone else?
No, not really.
Okay.
No. I'm just looking very much forward to KVK.
All right, so
With all of you.
all right, sounds good, guys.
Alright.
Thank you so much for having your time to with me. Trust me, you guys are the first ones that I ever interview, and it's an honor and it's a pleasure to for you guys to give me the opportunity to do this again. This is my first time, guys. You know, if I messed up, I apologize. I promise you I'm gonna get better. Okay. So, but you guys understand, and you guys are, you know, very humble as well, that we all make mistakes. And, you know, day by day, we're gonna learn and we're gonna get to be as close as perfect that we can be. Thank you, my good, you know, new kingdom, you know, 1903. You guys received me with a lot of love, and I was amazed, to be honest, of the way that you guys received, because to be honest, I don't consider that I am an extra, you know, key in any kingdom that I go. You know, I just want to go and help the kingdom as much as I can, and sometimes I do get distracted when I'm in KBK, especially when I'm doing streaming, so please forgive me about that. But I'm preparing myself not to make those mistakes anymore, because Senate, you know me, how I fought, you know, before I even do streaming. I'm focused 100%. But looking forward, holy smokes, look at more animations, man. There we go. Thank you so much, man. We need more forts. This is insane, man.
We always need more.
This is insane.
That's a big thing here doing force.
Guys, usually in the kingdoms that I am, I fight to get resources points. Here, I fight to look for a freaking fort. You know, this is insane. I like, do you guys hire a hand to just click and look for forts for you? I don't really understand how that happens. People are active, you know?
Yeah, they are very active. It's good.
You know,
We have big competitions, and we advertise a lot the benefits of doing
dude,
force.
another one. Oh my God, what is going on? This sports. Guys, these guys are killing me, man. Hey, guys, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. I think today I just made maybe $1,000, guys. Already. Thank you, man. Like, my wife is gonna love me doing more live streaming now, you know. Appreciate it, guys, so much. So guys, before I leave, again, continue to say thank you to you guys. Just look at, let's show the kingdom. I mean, let's show the players. I want, I want everyone to take a look of this amazing team. Let's go from the beginning, guys. These are the leaders. There is the king, of course, there is me. But I want you guys to appreciate this kingdom. This could be your new family if you guys decide to go to 1903. Here are warriors that have been together for a long time. That's the reason why the love is mutual. You know what I mean? There is no fake players in here. These guys, they love each other. They protect each other. They respect a lot the leader and the kings, because they always make the right decisions. They will make the right decisions for the kingdom and for the players, not for themselves. Sometimes, you know, when you make the decision of not fighting anymore, it's very difficult when you're a king or you're a leader, but you're making the decision because you don't want to put your players in the bad situation. And this is something that is very hard to do, but only a few leaders do it. So we need to appreciate what 1903 does with the players, that they understand these guys and they know that the safety of their players are the best instead of just winning a star. So Senate, please continue. 1903, continue with this amazing work that you guys doing, because you guys, what you guys do is you focus on your family. You know, you guys not focus on getting a star or getting rewards. You guys focus of everyone to have a great time to play together, and always looking for the accounts as well. So you know, it means a lot, you know, for me to be with you guys again. I'm gonna say it again because I admire you a lot, the way that you guys handle situations. No, a lot of people will handle situations like the way you guys do. So look, I was with no speed ups when I came here, and look at now, like, Jesus, man, keep doing forts, you know, like I'm getting speed ups for free, guys. Like, thank you. Holy smokes, look, another one. Holy moly. Oh my God, I love this one.
Forts help a lot.
Sure. Oh, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, guys. Trust me, it's an honor for me to do this. You need to understand, it's an honor. You know, it's an honor, you know, and you guys are now, it's because of your fault. I'm getting addicted to do this, you know what I mean? But it's okay, guys. I already told you, I'm a busy guy, but look, as long as I do the laundry, mop the floor, vacuum the rugs, my wife will let me do anything. So make sure that you keep the wife happy, man.
Happy wife, happy life.
I
How was
know.
it?
I love cleaning the house. Trust me, man. Like one day my neighbor is like, "Are you okay?" It was like 11, 45 or 11:30. Me doing vacuum, and that was like PM. And my neighbor was like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Listen, I'm just addicted to cleaning, man. Like there's nothing I can do, But guys, thank you so much again. I appreciate it. It was an honor to have all of you guys. Blessings to all of you. You guys have an amazing team. Don't forget, guys. 1903. You guys already met, the OGs. So let's see what this KBK is gonna end up bringing us. Hopefully, it's gonna bring a fair KBK for 1903. Because so far, you guys been fighting so much, crazy KBKs, but you guys will also are able to handle all of them. So again, thank you so much, my friends. There is another live stream that I have to do, which I don't even have time anymore. So appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you for having us here and have a nice day. Bye, everyone.
Guys, thank you so much, my friends. This is the team from 1903, King and Leadership. Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it, Sanit. Thank you, all of you guys. Thanks.
Ciao.
Oh.
Guys, there you go. You have it. Amazing team. 1903, guys. There's nothing that we can say and nothing bad about these guys. Trust me. These guys are very, very humble, as you guys can see, professionals. And I'm speechless when it comes to this interview, to be honest. I never thought that they will accept it, and they absolutely showed up, and also we can see their faces, you know what I mean? It's an honor, guys. So appreciate you, all of you. I'm sorry that I was not able to keep up with the chat, my friends, because I try to be as much professional that I can be, you know what I mean? I love you, chat. We have another stream coming up. Please do not forget. Let me jump into my another account and let's get it done, Thank you so much, guys. Do not leave. We're going to be here pretty much another 4 hours. Who knows? You know what I mean? Thank you. I love you so much, guys. Appreciate it.